What's up, y'all doing, you fan? Leave a like, try to the channel. I finna talk about why Scooby doing the Goblin King was so good and why it was a Halloween special, but I didn't do it though. Okay, so let me talk about the plot and also the story. So basically, in the beginning, Scooby Doo Gang Mystery Incorporated always go out. They try not to find stuff, but some find them. So what happened was it was this magician and he wanted absolute power. So a pixie came, look, fairy, pixie, same thing. So, but it's kind of like she came, he found power, then all of a sudden everybody turned into monsters, and then Scooby Doo and Shaggy had to go find something, the scepter, the Goblin King scepter, to change everybody back. Now, to actually talk about, well, that's just the summary of it, but let me go in full detail about it though. Scooby and Shag all be the ones that always fix the plans. That always be most of the cases, sometimes, but they don't do it all the time though. But this time, this movie, I just like the dynamic of Shaggy and Scooby finding clues and everything else, showing they bravery. And if y'all see Red Shirt Shaggy, that's kind of remind me of this Shaggy, Green Shirt Shaggy. So this movie actually showed me why Red Shirt Shaggy should come back. I will talk about that later too. So, but first and foremost, it's just the movie. Just like you got the nightmares, you got actual monsters, not just costumes, actual monsters, magic, turning people into everything. Most of the time, be fake illusions, but this time, no. It wasn't like that. Okay, it wasn't nothing fake about this. All of it was actually real. Okay, so that's the only. I think this is the only movie that actually had actual magic in it. So, especially the generation where I was born around. But I like the headless horseman. So it's the pumpkin head. That dude was comedian. Oh my god, that dude was funny. Dude, that pumpkin head was funny. Shaggy, he was more brave in some parts, but other parts he was more scared and everything. And Scooby and Shaggy dynamic. They both run first, ask question later. But sooner or later they start to, go into more depth into their characters and they start becoming braver and during the process of the whole movie. But I liked it and that's pretty much pretty much why it was so good to me. But it was a lot more of the details too, like the dynamic that they had with the Pumpkinhead, Shaggy, and Scooby. They find clues, discovering the Goblin King. Goblin King turned everybody back. Goblin King have a daughter. Y'all know it was the fairy, and I was like, why does a goblin have a fairy as a daughter? That was kind of the only question mark for me. You telling me a goblin had a daughter as a fairy? Okay. I don't know how that's possible, but okay. But anyway, I adopted the daughter probably, the doctor. But but anyway, that's just how it was in the movie. But I'll leave that plot. But that plot point get a pass, okay? Due to the other stuff that was making me laugh. But this was the only Scooby Doo movie that had actual monsters and magic in there. Now, y'all can say something else about it. Y'all can be like, oh, it wasn't that great, it wasn't that good. But it was Scooby and Shaggy dynamic. They were building up courage. You never don't see that from them. You always see the other group gang members, Velma, Daphne, and Fred, do more to load, but this time it would be mostly Shaggy and Scooby this time. Like, took care of the roles of, of the whole team. But that's the only dynamic that I liked about the movie. But leave your questions, comments down below in the comment section. But I'll come back later and I will talk about some more stuff too. But leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If y'all do one out.